What is up, professional carpet cleaners? Ruben here from Legend Brands. We're at the start of another crazy week where we probably have more time on our hands than we would want. So let's not mess around. Let's use that time to our benefit and dive right in. A couple weeks ago, I released a video on why you as a professional carpet cleaner should be marketing through Instagram in addition to the other social platforms, and some of the unique benefits that Instagram has to offer over these platforms for the unique business services you are offering. Well, I'm pleased to say I had a number of carpet cleaners begin Instagram feeds and message me because of that video. If you haven't seen it, you can click the link up here on YouTube or in the description on Facebook. In that video, I said I would do a follow-up video on how you can best grow your following on Instagram for the target audience you are trying to reach. Well, I'm not someone that likes to do things by halves, so instead of doing you one video, I'm going to release 5 videos, one every day of this work week, with each video having a different tip or best practice or method that you could put into place to grow your following too. To prove that this is not just air and that this actually works, we are going to track my following, and I'm going to set myself a goal this week. I am going to set a goal of 100 new followers by the time I upload the final video on Friday. Putting my neck on the line a little bit for you guys here. I hope you do the same. If you haven't started an Instagram account, do that. Let's put these practices into place and let's see if we can grow you 100 followers too. Is 100 followers a lot and going to change your business? Probably not. Is it an amount to be sniffed at? No. Is it going to take our entire week to get those 100 followers 8 hours a day? No. Is it going to take some time and effort? Yes. But as you get busier, if you can keep these practices in place, the snowball effect will click in. But even if you are only growing at 100 followers a week over the course of a year, that's over 5,000 followers that you would garner on Instagram. Is that enough of an audience to be changing for your business? Yes, more than likely. And is that enough of an audience to be bigger than your competition? Almost certainly. This is an underutilized platform. I just want to lay down 2 ground rules when it comes to creating content for Instagram. Firstly, we want to maximize our screen real estate for our end user of our posts. What do I mean by that? Well, when our end user is picking up their phone and scrolling through their Instagram feed, we want your posts to occupy the most of their screen that it possibly can. How do we do that? Well, it's just something that we need to bear in mind when you shoot video or photos for Instagram. Whenever you've got your phone or your camera, whatever you're using to take a photo or video, whether you're shooting like this or like this, we just want the main action that we're trying to showcase to take place in the center portion of our screen, so that when we upload this footage or video to Instagram, it will ask us for the aspect ratio. We want to select either 1:1 or 4:5. Without getting too technical, you'll capture the photo or video in a frame size like this, but once you upload it, it will tuck in the sides to look like this. And that's how we want it to display on Instagram, so that it is a larger, taller post on Instagram when people are looking through their feed, thereby it stands out more. Secondly, because everything we're doing, we want to be optimized to Instagram, we want to upload it natively as much as we can. And to avoid using IGTV, and we're not going to talk about that this week, but for it to appear on people's main feed, then Instagram requires that your video is less than 1 minute long. So for all these tips going forward, for the tip portion, I'm going to cut up and put on my Instagram page. So they need to be under a minute. So that being said, let's do this first tip. Let's put 59 seconds on the clock. Let's get to it. Tip number 1 of 5 is to optimize your profile. Pick a photo that doesn't have lots of small writing on it and keep that photo consistent across all your social platforms. If it's all possible, don't change that branding or logo or photo used in these profile pictures, because that will significantly harm the brand awareness you've been working to build with your target customer. Let's take a look at our profile settings themselves. You'll notice we have our name and a username. And I would encourage you in your username to use a keyword that you want to be hit. For example, my username is not Ruben Hawkins, it's Ruben_Legend Brands. And that is because when someone searches Legend Brands, I want to show up in the results, because that is specific to the content I'm creating. Beyond that, in your information, hit those key services, maybe the geographical location that you want. There's also another slot where you can put a link. Now, this is the only place on Instagram that you can have an active link. You'll often see posts on Instagram say, link in bio. Stay on top of that and make sure it's put up to date. And of course, make sure you have updated contact information too. So that's tip 1 of 5. We've got some good housekeeping out of the way. Tune in tomorrow where we'll be making a post and tagging it appropriately so that we will have the widest net of our target audience that we can. See you then.